Issa, how would you describe the last sort of perhaps 2 decades, the relationship? Of course, it took another turn come the Mumbai attacks. And then consequently, we've seen various incidents take place on both sides. India, of course, blaming the Pulwama attack on Pakistan. And there was an incursion by the Indian Air Force, obviously, which Pakistan again thwarted most recently, where they downed an Indian pilot and then returned the Indian pilot. Then we hear about, obviously, the spy, Gulbhushan Yadav, who was caught in Pakistani territory, who has confessed and who India so desperately wants consular access to. So your take, Issa, on how the relationship has been between India and Pakistan, let's say over the last 2 decades?
Adil, well, it has always been a roller coaster ride between India and Pakistan. But most recently, what we have seen that India's foreign policy, especially vis-a-vis Pakistan, is being driven through its hegemonic designs in the region and the way India wants to treat its neighbors. And the jingoistic statements, then there is an internal domestic pressure that they have created, which actually drives their relationship. There is no real rationale behind it. But if we talk about the last 6 months, we have seen a relatively calm on especially the line of control. And now there is enough evidence to prove that it was Pakistan that actually led or initiated that after India requested for it. We see a calm on the line of control. But the fact remains, and the history shows between India and Pakistan, that a small incident can undo all the steps taken in the positive direction. So potentially, India and Pakistan, when it comes to their relationship, Kashmir remains the flashpoint between the two. And unless this issue is resolved, I do not see things going forward, because any small incident can undo whatever is achieved through diplomacy or political efforts or through intervention of the international community. Pakistan and India both are prisoners of this mistake which was made in the history when the two countries or the Indian subcontinent was divided, and after the partition, we saw Pakistan and India came into being.